Hey guys, iDubMyself here, and today Apple has officially released iOS 11.2 Beta 2 to registered developers. Now, public beta testers, you guys always ask, you may see this later today, at the latest tomorrow. Now, this software was released exclusive to the iPhone 10 on Friday, so it did bring a few new wallpapers to the iPhone 10, a few new live wallpapers to the iPhone 10, as you can see here, that aren't present on other devices. Now, I'm going to share the build number with you guys, 15C5097D. Which, by the way, is the exact same build number as on the iPhone 10, so it's pretty much the same software. If you haven't watched that video yet, you can check out that video in the description. But in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the features that Apple added on to developers' end that you may see in the future once you update to 11.2, and other things that I want to talk about, like bugs and glitches and all that stuff. So let's just get right to it. Now, according to Apple's release notes, iOS 11.2 adds a feature that lets developers offer a new introductory discount price for auto-renewal subscriptions in the App Store. So that's something that's added for developers, but it will impact you in the long run once iOS 11.2 is rolled out to the public. When you start a new subscription within the App Store or any other service, you get an introductory price, or the option to get an introductory price. So you could see a better price to try the service, and then it'll go back to the standard charges every month. That's a little something that's been added to the release notes of Apple's 11.2 Beta 2. Now, when it comes to features and software, as I mentioned, I covered that on my previous video. It's going to be the new wallpapers to the iPhone 10 that are not present on any other iPhone. So if we go here, this one's running Beta 2 for iOS 11.2. You see that no new live wallpapers have been added to this device, just like you see here on the iPhone 10. You don't see that over here on the iPhone 8. This is an iPhone 8. Now, another thing that I do want to point out is Apple has yet to add the messages or iMessages with an iCloud feature to 11.2 Beta 2. This feature has really taken Apple some time. It is not present, and it doesn't look to be coming our way anytime soon. I mean, we've been going through betas since iOS 11.0 Beta 4, I believe. That feature was taken away and never returned. So we're at 11.2 Beta 2 at this point. I don't know if Apple will deliver on that service at this point. So another thing that I do want to point out is the peer-to-peer payment with Apple Pay through iMessages, still not present on the iPhone 10 or any other device running 11.2. Now, when it comes to glitches and bugs, a lot of you guys were reporting that you were getting this message, you were prompted to update to the latest version of iOS, even though you're running the latest beta. So a lot of users reported this, tweeted it out to me. So thank you guys for all of you guys who sent this out to me. It looks like iOS was asking users to update to the latest version of iOS 11 beta. So I think maybe the servers got a little confused given the fact that Apple released it Friday for the iPhone 10. It was prompting everybody else to update as well. It might be a server error, but nothing much. This may be fixed with this new software update. If you update, you may not see this after you update. Now, one thing that bothered me in particular is that on the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and all other devices that have 3D Touch do have the 3D Touch multitasking. As we know, you can press on the edges here and get to the multitasking pane or the app switcher. On the iPhone 10, that is not possible. I really hope and wish that Apple will bring that to the iPhone 10. Now, yeah, you can swipe backwards here and it'll bring you to the last open panel, as you can see there, and you can just simply swipe up and you'll be right there on the app switcher. But it'd be cool to have that gesture on the iPhone 10 as well. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now, there is one thing I do want to point out that's different of iOS 11.2 in comparison to previous version, is that when you go to power up your device, you can simply press it once and it'll boot up. Before, you would have to wait like about 3 seconds and it would boot up. So if you just press it once, it'll boot up after you press it. You don't have to continue to press the power button, as you can see there, and it would boot up your device. But anyway, guys, that about brings it into this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Not a whole lot happening with 11.2 on all other devices, but here it is. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.